It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 23.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Welcome in, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, so much gets made about offensive comparisons. Here's a matchup where the defenses may just take center stage.
Yeah, we're usually talking about guys scoring touchdowns. How about the guys who prevent them and change the momentum of the game when they take the ball away? I love those ball hawks in the secondary. People after my own heart.
McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now, for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback now in his third season, Jalen Hurts. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birth most the chains in the game? No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nike Sacai's, dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrive. Rap Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know a way around the storm. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record-breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top three, I'm not number one, how could you post that? I would've crowned the city.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Cincinnati's offense takes the field, and leading the way for the reigning AFC champs is last season's comeback player of the year, a man who needs no introduction, Joe Burrow. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. Give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will escape. And that's not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So now the Cincinnati native, also former Bearcat, and now a Bengal, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Now, for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback now in his 3rd season, Jalen Hurts. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Another run here with Sanders. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36. Throwing is Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And one more time, that's Watkins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Sanders again. And he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And that is taken in by Hurst. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards that time. Burrow looking to pass. Got a man open. It's Chase. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Six 0 our score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Here's Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Here we go, here we go. They will throw on first down with Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. 2 yards the gain there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 4 for first. Now it's Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Bengals. Hayden Hurst from 4 yards out. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time on a catch and run, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Touchdown! Hayden Hurst, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. From the shotgun, he'll throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. And Pascal's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. On 2nd and 9, Hurts caught on the slant. Touchdown, Eagles! Here's Watkins from 10 yards out. And the Eagles have come back to make it a 2-point game.
Obviously, Brandon, they couldn't get it all back with just one score, but that touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
When it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Now Burrow on first down. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 30 on second down. Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now. Burrow on first down. Over the middle. That's caught by Chase. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. Now it's Burrow. To Mixon on the check down.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. McPherson's kick is good, and that will push the lead up to 5. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we've come to halftime at a 5-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we now proceed to the start of the second half.
Both these teams making their final halftime adjustments. We're just about ready to get back to football. So for the call of the second half, we get back up to Philadelphia and Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
On first down, Hurts. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Hurts sets up to throw it. This is Smith with a grab. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. A nice pickup of 17 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And now they're in the hurry-up. Sanders is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. Well, they move move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
The partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know, hey, let's just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Goes right back to Smith again. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll run again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be caught for the Eagles touchdown. Quez Watkins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to extend their lead. This time, the extra point up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make... 30-yard line and no further. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Kaiser White, the former safety, gets the sack.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Jet sweep, Boyd with it. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a third and 15 to be exact. The tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. From 17 yards out. And the Bengals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out.
And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. Got a man, it's Brown.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Touchdown! A.J. Brown, 33 yards.
And the Eagles are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Elliott now to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. That time, 75-yard drop of 5 plays.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Ready to go on offense, out come the Bengals. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
First down, here's Burrow.
Out of his hands quickly to Higgins.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Inside handoff to Mixon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Burrow will throw.
Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Burrow looking to pass. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Second down at 6 now from the 42. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that one going to come up short, low throw.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
That fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg still there. This has been a tough game. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. A gain of 22. From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. Got a man open, it's Chase. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Burrow. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Hurts to throw. And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Eagles. Jordan Hurts on the target to Dallas Goedert. And they are able to add on to their advantage. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep. If they close this game out, just a few snaps remaining, they can't relax just yet.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 10. 1:11 to go. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery. But first things first. First and 10. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. Throwing, Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. To throw, Burrow. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A final shot now for Burrow. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation team, but it was enough to be. And time has run out now on this game.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like